just like that, $16,308 were gone. Don't let this happen to you. So I got a text message about my brother-in-law that his Coinbase account was hacked and they were able to steal over $16,000. It started with his wife getting a flood of text messages all at once, like 40 back to back. Now, is this some sort of DDoS attack through text message? It was weird. The messages looked like spam, but one caught her eye. It said something about Coinbase. So she called her husband to see if he was getting any weird messages, but her call wouldn't go through. She tried over and over and nothing. She even tried texting him and the text messages wouldn't go through either. So she went up to their mobile carrier store and they informed her that her husband just requested a new SIM card for her phone number. And this was why her phone wasn't working. And of course, it wasn't actually my brother-in-law that made the request. So someone was able to get the phone carrier to activate a new SIM card, which then gave them access to any online account that this phone number was tied to using 2FA. But what's 2FA? Well, it stands for two-factor authentication. When you sign up for an online account with your bank, a video streaming service like Netflix, a crypto exchange like Coinbase, or just about every other possible online account you could have, generally you're going to be given the option to add additional security by enabling 2FA. And you should always do this. With 2FA enabled, logging into your online account requires you to provide two forms of authentication, your password and some other method. There are several secondary methods of authentication, but the most popular is text message. That's because it's so convenient to enable text message authentication. When you log in, you'll be sent a code to your phone via text message. You enter that into the site and now you're logged in. But this is the most insecure way to authenticate. I would go so far as to say that you should never use your phone number for 2FA. The example involving my brother-in-law and his wife is proof of how insecure it is. They were able to reset his Coinbase password because they now had control of his phone number, which the 2FA code was texted to. Now, to be clear, this is not an issue with Coinbase or any other crypto exchanges. This is an issue with phone number and text-based security. See, most people think of hacking like this, but most often it looks like this. This is a very common hacking method and it's called SIM jacking, and it happens a lot. SIM jacking is the process of taking control of someone else's phone number. Thieves usually gain control by presenting themselves as you to the phone carrier. They do their research ahead of time. They know details about you that the carrier might ask for to prove that they are you. And if that doesn't work, they've even resorted to bribing employees at phone carriers. And this actually happened back in 2019 to Twitter's ex-CEO Jack Dorsey. So how can you avoid getting SIM jacked? Well, the short answer is there's not much you can do to avoid it. Now, most phone carriers allow you to add a passcode to your account. This way, the person trying to make changes to your account not only need to know your personal info, but also this passcode. But again, if they have done their research or your information is leaked in a security breach, they'll still be able to get access to your account. I would definitely recommend adding as much security to your phone account as your carrier provides. But the best course of action is to just not use your phone number for authentication. There are other more secure methods. Just as convenient as text message authentication are Authenticator apps, and there are many. One is Google Authenticator. This video is not sponsored by Google. All you have to do is install the app on your phone, and then you can add all of your 2FA accounts to the app. The login codes refresh every 30 seconds. Now, when you log in, instead of getting a text message with a code, you just open this app to get your code. Now someone would have to steal your physical phone to get access to your accounts. So this method is much more secure, and it's what I use for 2FA. Now, along with an Authenticator app, you should also have a password manager. Every online account that you have should have a unique password. There's no way that you're going to remember all of these different passwords, and that's why most people just use the same password everywhere. Please don't do that. With a password manager, though, you only need to remember your master password, and then you just let it autofill and manage your secure passwords for you. Now for that, I use 1Password, and again, this video is not sponsored by 1Password, and there are many other options out there as well. I just like 1Password because it makes it easy for me to share passwords securely with my friends and family. So stop using your phone number for authentication. Take your online security seriously. Don't wait until something bad happens to ensure that all of your accounts are secure. Go through all of your online accounts and review the authentication methods that they provide. It might seem unimportant now, but you'll be happy that you did it.